Hey y'all, what's poppin'? So, I want to give a quick word real quick before we get into the show. I know it's something different. Trying always something new. Now, it's the summertime, and your girl is a plus size woman. You feel me? Curves and all that good stuff. Now, for my ladies who are like me, plus size and all, and have rolls and stuff and a fupa and all that good jazz, don't be ashamed to go out and to show it off. Like, just because it's hot, and some people might feel like, oh, why are you wearing that, this, that, and the third. Like, for instance, I ordered a few new pieces and stuff, and I got it in the mail. Online shopping, that's just my way to go. And I got it, and I'm home, with Deb, my girl, my mom, and I'm showing her, like, this is one of the pieces that I got in the mail or whatever. And I was showing her the dresses, and she was just scrunching her face up. Now, my mom, she's the realest one on my team. So I know she'll tell me the truth, even if it's unwarranted at times. Okay, pay it. So she was like, oh, you don't feel uncomfortable wearing stuff and looking like, looking stuffed. Like, that's her favorite thing. You look stuffed. You just look stuffed, and I'm like, I had to tell her. Now, I ain't gonna front. Younger me, before growing up into who I am now and knowing myself, I'd have probably cried in my room like, oh, my mom's right, oh my gosh, I shouldn't wear it. Now I was just like, honey, this isn't for you. This is for the men, honey, pay it. It's for the fellas. You know what I'm saying? When I'm out in public, it doesn't stop someone from trying to talk to me. Hey, Miss Lady. Hey, Miss Sexy, all that. You know what I'm saying? What cat calling, whatever the case is. So, I'm a person where I'm not going to be body shamed. It's just like, I'm 27. I'm fluffy, whatever. That's never stopped my DMs from being non-existent. That's never stopped, having stalkers and stuff. I'm just saying, they just love all this, So I had to tell her, like, you might feel uncomfortable. She's like, you don't feel uncomfortable. I'm like, well, in my mind, I was saying, Deb, girl, of course I don't. I might not look like you at 27 with the, long legs for days. I got them, but, I just got a little round area. Me and my friend, that's just us. We come as a package deal. I mean, trying to get my friend lower and together, but hey, the men don't accept this face, this waist, and all of that. But I don't have no complaints. So big girls, my girls, y'all, I rock with y'all for real. Don't feel ashamed to wear what you want to wear. If you want to wear those shorts and they rise up to those thighs, pull them down. Shoot, I am. That's why I'm like, just be comfortable in who you are, because when the fall comes, they're going to want to cuddle with us when it gets cold and stuff. So if they can cuddle with us and we make a warm extra blanket in the winter, don't let them shame you, or at least fat shame you, body shame you when it comes to the summertime, because all them rolls need to be in a bathing suit, bodysuit, whatever suit, birthday suit. You feel me? Like, it just needs to be. So my mom, for me, and no one can tell me anything but my mom, because, that's just her. Deb's my girl. That's looking one in the same coin. But sometimes I got to put my girl in her place. Like, they love all this thickness, child. Don't do that. We don't do that. Okay? So, yeah. But we're about to get to the show in just a bit. Now I got to actually go film and stuff. So I just wanted to give y'all that quick little spotlight in my new segment that I'm going to have for the show, Mommy Dearest, where certain conversations of Deb and I, because y'all, she a whole fool and then some. But I love her, though. No shade. I love her. But she is a fool, though. And that was just basically one of the stories that I got from her. Standing up to her as far as, I'm not going to be body shamed. I'm going to celebrate my body and these curves and all that. So we're about to get to the show. I'm going to see y'all in just a bit. Damn. Welcome to season 2 of Cut from a Different Cloth. Like, I'm on season 2, y'all. Did y'all miss me? Because I missed y'all. Like, for real. Did y'all miss me? Because I missed y'all. Like, ever since the last season, I was just thinking, like, once I got a break and it was just, like, got to breathe, like, and got to see season 1, it was just like, oh my gosh, like that's just everything and then some. I'm like, oh, I can't believe I'm a host. Like sometimes I just really can't believe that I'm actually a host. Like I just don't understand it. Like I understand it. You know what's crazy though? Someone actually recognized me and was like, you're Danny, I seen you before. And I was like, oh, really? You know, I was like, oh, seen you from your show. I was like, yeah, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. For real, you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't, for real. They was like, yeah, I seen you on your show. You know, you did really good. I was like, oh, wow, thank you. Like, I was just so excited and so thrilled. It was at a party, too. So, you know, I was, you know, had some in my cup. I was drinking and thanking that time. But, you know, I was just so excited. I was like, oh, season 2, I can't wait. It's going to be popping. Like this year, well, not this year, but this season, I just want to see better. You know what I'm saying? I want us to be better. I want us to grow. That's the word of the day. Grow. Growth. Growing. No. But I'm happy to be here. Season 2, episode 1. It's so different. I even got my natural hair out for y'all. You feel me? Like, but don't get it twisted. By the time we get to like episode 3 and 4 and stuff, I'm gonna have bundles in. No shade. Yeah, I'm gonna have my bundles in, you know, because this is too hot. Maintain, doing the twist and go, all that. You know, it's too many emotions for me. Kind of over the experience. I need my protective style. You feel me? So, I gotta get this done when I go to Atlanta. But anywho, it was a little slow week, but you know, we're gonna get into what's the tea, of course, because you know we got so much tea to spill, and especially with my best friend, she had her baby over. So my girl, we're gonna talk about Cardi and get into all of that in just a bit. But first, we're just gonna go to a quick break, and then we're gonna be right back, and we're gonna get into what's the tea. So it's your girl Danny P, where Wendy meets Oprah, and welcome to Cut from a Different Cloth, season 2. Okay. Ew. And welcome back to Cut from a Different Cloth. It's your girl, Danny P, of course. Now we're about to get into some tea and what's the tea. Now, this week, y'all know best friend had her baby, okay? Cardi, on June 10th, she had baby culture Kiari Cephas. Now, there's been a lot of frenzy going on social media with, oh, why Cardi named the baby Culture? Why did Cardi do this? Why did Cardi do that? In my opinion, y'all better be glad she named the baby Vulture, because you know she be blooded, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? She does all that. So I think the name is cute. Culture Kiari, you know, with the meaning behind it, you know. Offset, we all know he's Migos, right? Culture, 1, 2, 3, best albums, you know, for his career, it makes sense. Like, it's cute, you know, and then we're in this new age where a lot of women are giving their daughters their father's names. I mean, look at baby Iman, you know, look at baby Kiari, baby Culture Kiari. I think the names are really cute. I really do. A lot of people are just hating, but, you know, y'all give y'all babies very unique names, and y'all ain't got the bread that Offset and Cardi have, so we won't do that now, okay? I'm just saying, like, a lot of people saying, why she named the baby that? The baby can't get a job like that. Honey, why did you name your child with an apostrophe name that no one can pronounce, honey? I don't understand it. You feel me? Like, why would you name your child something like it's just all set? Now, with Cardi, we're going to get off from Cardi real quick, because did y'all hear about Kylie? Now, she, out of the Kardashians, she's one of the closest to a self-made, almost at the billionaire mark. She was on Forbes, 900 million easy. Go on, girl. I can't even be mad at Kylie. I have indifferent opinions about her, but I can't be mad at a woman on her grind. You feel me? I just can't. Now, with her being on her grind, people are saying, oh, well, she was born into the money, this, that, and third, the Kardashians. Yeah, I get it, but when it comes to, okay, she did her transformation when she got hips and stuff, and she just became Kylie, you know, so many girls were buying her cosmetics, buying everything that she was a brand itself. Like, that is one thing about their momager. Like, Chris was not playing. So it's just the fact that Kylie is at 900 mil on the Forbes list, whether you want to be a hater or not, you have to give homegirl her due, because she is definitely getting to the bread and getting to the bag. And we should all feel inspired. If you feel some type of way and you're mad that she's getting to it and you're not nowhere near the Forbes list or even a person to sign in, then you got to level up some way. Change your mind state. I don't know what you got to do, but you got to change it. So Kylie, shouts to you for that. Now, speaking of the Kardashians, we're going to get into one of the former husbands of the Kardashians, Lamar Odom. So, you know, I was watching Wendy yesterday, okay? And she was definitely getting into it about Lamar Odom with a tell-all book. Now, with Lamar Odom in a tell-all book, he's going to cover drug addiction, his time in the NBA with crooked deals and certain sorts of that, and then also about his marriage with Chloe Bear. I love Chloe Bear. That's my name. I call her in my mind because we're friends, and I call her Chloe Bear. So he's basically now, he didn't sign an NDA or anything like that. So this book, it's set to come out next year in 2019. But in early 2019 at that. So, you know, I can't wait to read it because I'm going to get my copy because I want to know about the Kardashians. Don't you? Because we can only assume until it gets time to us knowing the real tea inside. So I can't wait to be here for that. But also Lamar Odom, he wants to move to China. And I don't think, and that's what Wendy was talking about, you know, with him having kids and stuff. I don't personally think he should be away from his children, especially since they're not adult children, but they're at the age where they can read the blogs. They can see the show and see what the commentary is on their dad. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically just, I don't think he should try to move to China. I'm not here for that. Lamar, don't do that. It's not a good look for you, buddy. It's not a good look. So it's just, everyone wants to have a tell-all book, and we know how juicy those can be. But seriously, you know, he might be coming out, I'm gonna pull my Kanye move. He might be coming out, you know what I'm saying, with a tell-all book, but the best one probably will still be Superhead's book. You feel me? So I'm just saying, that's just my opinion. And she was on Instagram too, crying about Rotimi and stuff. I'm like, I know that's an extra piece. Sorry guys. I didn't mean to tell you, but I forgot about that. She's really, like, you know, was crying on IG this week, like, oh, Rotimi, you know, like she always gets with these men, and then they hurt her in some way, and then she goes on social media and rants about it and just is heartbroken. Like I'm not nitpicking or making fun of her losing a child, because that's very serious. So I'm not talking about her miscarriage, but the fact that she shared that and said, oh boy, Dre, you know, from Power, was like, oh, he wasn't sensitive as far as the baby and this, that, and the third. I'm like, why would you put that on social media? So you're basically telling us that you helped a struggling actor, you got him, he used his network, and then he made it to now Power Dre, and he dropped you like a hot potato. Sis, what'd you think was gonna happen? Like, for real, what'd you think he was gonna happen? He's a struggling actor, and you have this platform as far as, you know, but you know what? We're gonna take a quick break, because we're gonna get more into that, because I gotta break that down. So we're going to a quick break, and we're gonna be right back with the tea. It's your girl, Danny B. Okay, we're gonna finish the tea, because we gotta get into the real deal. Now, Pose. I don't know if you guys watch Pose, okay? We're coming back to Pose, because now some people think it's a typical, like, oh, it's a show about drag queens, I don't want to see. No, like, the storyline to Pose is amazing. Like, honey, I get my fills and thrills. It's like going to the balls. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I gotta go to the balls. Like, the fact that I have, like, now I have plenty of gay friends, and they've been to the balls and stuff. I'm like, I have to go to the ball. Like, I have to go. I just have to be, like, the show it's amazing. It's set in 1980s, like, you know, New York City, and it's musical, theatrical, like my favorite on the show, because it's going into season 2, it's going to be renewed, Ryan Murphy, Pose FX. I love Electra Abundance and I love Blanca Evangelista. Like, these are different houses, different mothers. And Electra is just that mother, like, oh my gosh, she rules with a hard spoon. And Blanca's more supportive and more caring and more nurturing. So it's like the show goes through, like, men, like, being with transgender, like women, like basically trans women. It's so amazing. Like, if you haven't watched it, seriously, get into it because it is good. I love Pray Tell. I swear, when I see him and when he was reading the girls, I mean, reading them down to the last period, I heard my Uncle Keith come through. I was like, oh my gosh, I miss him. It was very emotional for me. I was like, okay, I miss my uncle, you feel me? But the balls, like Pose, you gotta get into it. Honestly, it comes on Sundays. You gotta get into it. I can't wait till it comes on. Now, we're gonna switch on over from What's the Tea to The Real Deal because honestly, I have to talk to y'all about a few things. And I needed some water, because it's hot. We're in July. I get it. We had a heat wave and stuff. But I was, when I was talking to my sister, I was like, Kim, I'm feeling very hot. Like I started feeling irritable. Like I was going home from work. I was at Forest Hills. I was feeling very irritable, like very hot. I was like, I need to go home because this is where people get hurt in this type of weather. Now for the 4th of July, it was basically 10 people were killed on the 4th of July in Boston alone. I didn't even get to go to Chicago, to other major cities. Now, the fact that 10 people, I remember what I was doing. I went from home to Teddy's house and then I went back home. So from that day, 10 people were killed, either got hurt by gun violence, one person with a machete. I was like, what is going on? Like every summer, it's like someone's getting hurt. Like the weather, I don't know what it is about the weather because people just, if you bump into someone wrong, yo, what's the problem? Whoa, don't do that. We don't do that. I don't need those problems. You see what I'm saying? Because I know I even get like that. If I'm commuting and my commute to and from work. I know if someone's pushing on an orange line or, this, that, and the third on the shuttle, whatever, I get irritable where I'm like, you know what, Danny, you got to get home to the base. You know what I'm saying? You just need to get home to the base. If you get home to the base, we'll be A-okay. Because this type of weather, honestly, and it's not even to be funny, this is dying weather. Like people die in this weather. It's no, oh, I'm being funny, I'm being over dramatic. No, honey, people die. And it's crazy because in the wintertime, I guess people are too cold and they want to be snuggled up, booed up. You feel me? Because in the summer, when we let, skin showing, we get hot, sweat in places we ain't supposed to be sweating in, people just really have their attitudes are just heightened. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like so much violence. Why we gotta, it should be summertime. Will Fresh Prince, you feel me? Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff. It needs to be summertime, cookouts and barbecues, not shootouts and people dying over the 4th. Like, I don't celebrate the 4th or whatever the case is. I'm just glad to be off, a day to eat with, friends, family, whatever. That's what I'm going to do. But to possibly lose your life on the 4th, I don't like those fireworks because I don't know if it's gunshots too. Don't do that. See, I don't know. That's like when I hear fireworks, I get scared because I'm like, no, I don't know if this is fireworks mixed with gunshots. I don't know if this is gunshots or just fireworks. I don't want to chance it. When I hear it, I just stay inside. I stay to myself. I take Uber to places. I don't even want to be on the T because, honey, I'm not dealing with y'all. I'm not losing my life. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So, it's just, guys, I missed y'all. Y'all don't understand. I just missed y'all. Like, being here, being with y'all, it's just like, you don't understand. Like, I have missed my show. I have missed the tea. I have missed everything. I've missed giving my opinion, like having conversations with people, just having the thrills and feels and even the stress. Like, y'all don't understand. I've just missed y'all. And the fact that we're on episode 1 and episode 1 is actually almost over, which is crazy to me. Like, I wish I can just do all that, the whole season right now. It's just, that's how I feel. Like, I've missed y'all so much. And it's just like, thank you so much for tuning in with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, for seeing season 1, giving me feedback, you know, from the guests and stuff. This season, I plan on having different guests on. I plan on having performances. Like, this season, I want it to be better than the last, you know? So thank you for tuning in with me. Thank you to my wonderful crew. You guys did it with me yet again, starting the season off right. It's your girl Danny P, where Wendy meets Oprah, and it's cut from a different cloth because you know your girl is definitely cut from a different cloth. So stay blessed until the next time I see y'all, when I see y'all.